Look at that. Hello everyone, this is Anne from Odulcina Scrap. Today I have a special project. It is a book, not a junk journal. It is an accordion book, and I'm going to use it to organize my little pieces of everything. Let me show you. So first I saw a video from Treasure Book. She's my inspiration for that, and I brought it with a Shabby Chic style and using my junk journal items or ephemera to storage them in. So you're gonna see. And so the last part will be a tutorial, because even if I followed a tutorial, I made 5 big mistakes. Not that she's not clear, it's just me and my brain. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna do a quick tutorial with my little advices so you don't make the same mistakes than me. And you can as well go follow her own tutorial, and I'll put the link in the description below. So let me show you, not these one first, okay? I'll show you the structure, and this one I'm going to decorate it with you and create a new structure to show you. But I wanted to show you the plain version so you're not, so you see everything. So see, this is kind of a journal with envelopes. So I can use these envelopes for storage, let's say. But this journal or book is special because you see the spine. It's an accordion style spine. And when you open it, you can open it just like that, okay? And it's all envelopes. But you can make it like I did, the way I did, and you can kind of open everything like that. And then you have access to all of your envelopes like that, with more, like you can see easily. Look at that. I am literally fascinated with that. Look at that. So this is the structure, and I'm going to decorate it later, but let me show you the others that I did, because you can take any size of envelope as long as you have a couple that are the same size. That's the main goal. You can even do your own envelopes, right, with paper, and you trim them and everything. So my polka dot sari silk, I glued it at the back only because this can expand. So you don't want to do with the spine. You can shut down the spine if you look at Treasure Book's tutorial. In my case, I don't want, so I didn't do any like that are shut down here and you just open it like a book. But if you want some sort of a closure, you can glue a ribbon there at the back only, or you have like a sari silk that is just floating like I do from time to time. So for this one, the format is different because I've used a different kind of envelopes, and I've put a little house there because this is my book for the little houses creations. So I grabbed a pile of envelopes that have a big window like that I bought at some point, and I have plenty of those. And look at that. So now that my book is open, if I want to create little houses, I have an envelope here with tons of windows. Okay, and it's easy to put them back. Then I have tons of doors. Then the ladies that I've used in my first kit, they act like a door. Then I have from the first kit, you know, I had like lots of stripes and pieces. You know, I had stripes like that that we can use, cut individually and use as chimneys or doors. So they're there. I can use them for little houses or other creations, honestly. Here I have little houses that I've already cut from the first kit. So they are smaller and they have different angles for the roof. And here I have the new houses format. They are bigger and they all have the same roof there. So let me show you one mistake that I did, but it turned out, you know, it's like junk journals. Sometimes you can recover the mistakes and make it like a plus. So what I did is I glued my envelope upside down initially. So I cut the flappy part and I glued another one, the good orientation or side, back to back. And this way I have another window here at the back, and I've put all the extra roofings that we have from the first kit. So, and even like this one is from my second kit. See, they are bigger, right? Because I've trimmed the roof because I wanted to mix two houses. So I'm keeping those pieces there. So you can see that even if you do a mistake, or that could be a good idea to put them back to back. That's another idea. But this book contains a lot of things. Like, I mean, there's really a lot. Even like in the houses, like if you look at like I have a lot there, you know. And because of the accordion spine, if I can say, the book can take on a lot. And if you look, I don't know, let me show you. If we look at the book, see, we can see that it stands like that, and it's really, really like high. This is how it allows you to put a lot of things there. And now I can just attach it. And this is my go-to book from now on. When I want to create little houses, I kind of have everything there already separated and ready to use. I did the same with this book. So this book, I have a fussy cut little girl there. And this is from my Herbal Garden kit. And it was, well, I don't have a LaserJet color printer, so it's inkjet. And somehow there was a spot of water, maybe from a glue spot, a glue drop, or me talking and spilling on it. I don't know. But I didn't like it on my paper, and it was already glued to my book. So what I did is I printed again the same page, and I fussy cutted the little girl, and I've used some 3-dimensionals. Oh, can we see? Anyway, I have like 3-dimensional foam glue dots, and she's kind of in 3D, exactly the same size. So anyway, I love this idea. It doesn't show that well on camera, I guess, but there's a 3D here. All right, so I've used wallpaper, vintage wallpaper to cover. And anyway, I'm going to show you in the tutorial all the steps to do that. So if you're new here, you're going to see everything on how to do it. It's an accordion again, and you can see that it stays open, right? Because this book is filled with all of my fussy cut. So in order to help myself, I've used one of the item contained in my envelope to remember which one I have put inside my envelope. So this is a flower here. So this is the envelope for all of my fussy cut flowers. There's more there, but if I'm looking for a flower, I can just go there. At some point, if you have too much, the best would be like the little houses, the envelope with a big window. But anyway, these envelopes are really bigger. And in my case, because I have the quick cut machine, I have a ton of them. So I've put the flowers there. They're all together, but I could have a book only for flowers. Pink flowers, white flowers, and different styles of flowers to separate them. Here I've put some more pockets because when I created the book, I wasn't sure what I would put in. So I don't know if I'm going to use those pockets, but there's a little girl here. So this is a pocket for all the little girls. And you can see I have a lot. So it contains a lot. And when I put them back in, like I can really go slowly, and with a pile like that, it goes well. There you go. Isn't it cute? And I didn't glue down my flaps or attach them, but I've put something that kinds of put a weight on it so they stay down a bit. Here I have a woman, so these are the ladies. So retro ladies or Victorian ladies, doesn't matter. And here I have put like a little hat. So it's my Victorian hats and boots. So I have another envelope here. I can use them maybe for things that goes well with it, or bigger papers with time. I don't have a lot in that pocket. I've used a lot and I gave a lot as a little gift with some orders. So this one is pretty empty, but it will come back. This is a teddy bear, so I'm having a big pile of teddy bears there, ready to be used. Isn't it great? Like I used to have all of my fussy cut together, and if I was looking for a flower to match, that was kind of a little bit hard. The violin there, so it's my music kit. Isn't it cute? I don't use it often, but they're so cute. But you need to be in the team, right? So it's not every day that we put music. There's a pocket here, so I could put more just if I have just little fussy cuts that are big enough that I want to slide there. Same for those. I can put bigger fussy cutted picture. So let me open it so you can see. When you open it, you do that. And then you can go envelope by envelopes like that. And in this case, I didn't put anything there. I can just leave it like that, but I could attach, or I could glue a sari silk there. I just left it like that for now because it holds well. The reason is that the spine expands very well. So, and when the spine expands, it matches the other side. So even if it's very high, this one is about, I don't know, like I'm not forcing it there. So it's about 2 inches, and it's holding well, as you can see, right? So yeah, isn't it great? In this one, Now I'm gonna decorate this one. And after that, I'm gonna do the quick tutorial for the structure. So in the description below, I'll put the timing of where this part starts and the tutorial to create this starts, so you can easily and quickly go back to the specific time in the video. So I was about to decorate it and I thought, oh, I should turn on the camera. That's why this one is already done. I have this cute lady that has embroidery. I did it in a previous video. I'll put the link in the description below for this this video. I'm using this embroidery because it's pretty good. The book could stay just like that, but you know, I want to make it shabby chic. So I'm gonna use this, and inside of my envelopes, what I want to put is, you know, when I do embroideries, so far I have tons of leftovers, but I want to reuse them because sometimes I just keep 3 strands of the thread, and or I have a leftover because I just did a small piece and I have enough to create a couple of French knots and everything. So I'm thinking that I could use the envelopes to put my threads in and easily go back and see which kind of color I have there. And I could, with time, I think I would as well divide maybe by colors. But just to give you a sense of an idea of what I want to do, that would be something like that. And here I could use, see, I have all of those leftovers of the silk ribbons, so I can maybe put them by size, because there are some that are like 7 millimeters, but there's some that are 4 millimeters, and some of them are 13 millimeters. So I can maybe put in order of size, maybe the smallest one, the 4. And on the flap here, maybe I can, well, I didn't decorate it, but I can maybe put a label that mentioned the size, or I can put like a little piece of a ribbon. So let's say I would put these and the bigger ones there. Here you go. I don't have a lot of those large, but you see the point. Some of you, or even myself eventually, we can use the seam binding. So maybe I can have a seam binding one, and it goes like that. You understand, right? So enough of this. Let me decorate it with you. So this book would open like that and do that. So because I'm aiming for the shabby chic style, now until it's decorated, it's harder to close my book, especially this way. So you kind of need to give a gap or make sure that they have a closure. So maybe for those, I'm going to make sure that I have something to close each of them so I can easily close them, because otherwise they open, and when you want to close the book, they all stack. All right, so I want to use that, and I've already started the process, so I know a little bit where I'm going. That piece of fabric there, I wanted the doily to maybe just complete a little bit there was kind of a gap here, so I could leave it like that, but to me it felt like it was a little bit missing layers. So if I go like that, I still see those cute flowers, and I'll put the link in the description below for this kit too. All the papers that I've used actually will be listed below. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just glue it down like that. I'm gonna put a ribbon that attached everything, and that's gonna be all for the cover. Okay, so that's it. The cover is done. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Now I'm gonna use polka dot sari silk. Look at that. This is the pink one. It's pink on pink. And I have others that are more like just pink on white or peach or cherry. So they have different names if you look. They are my exclusivity. I have them made with my own polka dot design. So the polka dots are the size that I love and spaced. The space between them is the space that I love, especially for our needs, right? In junk journals, we want designs that are not too small but not too big. So, and I have them made, they print my design on the sari silk fabric, and then they send me the sari silk bundles. So if you want some, and the only reason why I had them done for myself, it's because I love polka dots, and I've been able, like probably 4 years ago, I've been able to order some. They were super cute. And since I just can't find anywhere. So at some point, I started to think that maybe I can have them done with my design and have them done for me. And now I'm selling them as well, because in order to have them done for me, I need to have a big batch done, right? So I need to resell some. So when I want to glue my sari silk, I discovered that with the Fabri-Tac or probably any glue, I want to avoid the build bulks of glue. So that's why I've used my finger, and I want to wait just a few seconds for it to dry a bit so it doesn't show through, because otherwise it kind of tend to show through. So now it's good. I've waited enough. And I'll just place it. I don't want to make it very flat, so I'm just gently adding pressure. I can create more fold if I press a little bit like that, but that would be it. And now if I go the other way, I can bring sari silk like that, and now we can decorate maybe the inside, because I want a shabby chic. So I'm thinking I could use laces on the flap and use little labels, maybe not this one, but you see a little label that I would write down what I put in the envelopes. So a little bit like this one, when we open it, we have all of those laces like that. What I love about that is that when you close it and you look from the side, it's all shabby chic and it's all lacy and it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to do something similar. And you don't really need to see the process. So to make this video faster, I'm going to come back with the final version of that. But then I'm going to show you how to do a structure. This is the final product. So if I open it, let me show you. I open the first page and look at that. Isn't it great? So you have all the pages like that. And here we can slide something there. And so inside what I've put like I showed you before, I left all of my thread. So this one has just the embroidery threads, and this one has the 4mm silk ribbons. See, the envelopes could be pretty big or filled, and the spine will take it. The journal will just become bigger, but it will grow like that. And because you put laces on the flap of the envelope, these I attached them, but they were working great, because when you don't have any weight on the flap of the envelope, when you open it goes well, but when you try to close them, they kind of want to stack in between, like 2, 3 inside the same one flap. So adding a little lace or weight or closing them prevents that, and then it's easy to just close your book. At this point of the video, there's nothing more to show you except the quick tutorial. I'm gonna do really a quick tutorial with my tips to prevent the mistakes that I did. And you can go see Natasha from Treasure's book for the full tutorial, actually, and more ideas.